And welcome everybody to this week's edition of Beyond Belief, the Art of Strange Mentalism. I'm one of your hosts, Dr. Michael Likey, and my co-host is,
Yes, I am Tommy Burnett.
he is supposedly, but around here, nobody knows for sure. So I'm going to welcome formally. I'd like us to put our hands together for a very special person, our guest Simon Piercy this day. How are you, Simon?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, Michael?
I'm terrific. I'm terrific. Thank you for taking the time to join us this week. You are a man of many gifts and talents, and I want to do this right off. Is do because this is where I'm knowing you from. I'm knowing you from doing Bizarre Magic on Open Mic Magic and probably the Tuesday Night Magic. Open Mic Magic Theater, look it up on Facebook. It's every Wednesday. I believe you've been on there quite a few times. You've been on my show quite a few times. You've been on Tommy's show as well. And for those of you not familiar with Simon's work, we're going to take a look at one of his appearances on one of our shows. And I liked it so much, I keep showing the same insert. So please forgive me for that, Simon. And let's check out Simon here.
Thanks, Dr. Michael. Um, so those of you who called me on the Tuesday Night Magic show a couple of weeks back, didn't go so well for me. So I thought I'd do something where if it doesn't go so well for me this time, it'll be my last performance. So wish me luck. For this, I am going to need a volunteer. Um, Anyone would like to join me up on the stage? See if anyone's raising their hand. Tommy Burnett.
Hello, Simon.
Hey, Tommy, how you doing?
I'm well, thank you. Looking forward to our talk tomorrow.
Yeah, looking forward to your show tomorrow. So what I'm about to perform, it's a variation on a game, actually. It's normally a game for one player, but I thought I'd introduce a second player just so that there's no way that I can cheat, basically. I'll be letting you make all the decisions. So if you can imagine yourself in the trenches on the Eastern Front in 1917,
Okay.
the officers in a trench at that time, not sure if they were bored or stupid or what, but they came up with a game, which we know as Russian roulette.
Hmm.
Now, I'm in England, so I can't do it the traditional way with a gun because we're not allowed those. So, in place of a gun, I've got a spike. Just to show you, it is a real spike. There's
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've got a bag for the spike to go in.
Okay.
We'll play from here. I put some sticky dots on this. This rotates. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna approximate a revolver.
Okay.
And we've got these are empty bags in the Blue Peter style as one of the other magicians mentioned earlier. I prepared them earlier. I've already folded over the top just to make them identical to.
Okay.
We'll get those on our sticky dot. Now, if anyone's not familiar with this game, or I write any numbers on there, we'll give it a bit of a spin so I have no idea which one has got the spike in it. You'll spin the revolver and there'll be one bullet in the chamber and the rest will be empty. I'm just going to number these so that you'll be able to tell me which one I'm going to be playing the game with, I guess.
Okay.
So yeah, the rules are pretty simple. You spin the revolver and you slam your hand down on one,
Mm-hmm.
like so.
Okay.
Um, you've got numbers 1 through 5 left. If you'd like to take a pick of a number, I mean that first one, it was a 1 in 6 chance. It's not really that much of a
Mm-hmm.
risk, really.
Mm-hmm.
We're now down to a
Uh,
1 in 5. So
well, how about number two?
number two.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on a 1 in 5 chance. This
Mm-hmm.
one's 20% that could be in here. Not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that one. We're now down to 1 in 4, though.
Okay.
25% chance of me ruining my career. The chamber of spin.
How
Pick a
about
number. You've got 1 and 3, 3, 4, and 5.
yeah? How about number four?
Number 4.
Yep.
Okay, so
Oh.
okay.
Yep.
We're now up to 1 in 3. This is where it starts getting a bit hairy.
Yeah.
We've got
So yeah,
one,
one,
3, and
three, and
5 left.
okay.
Please don't pick the one that's got the spike in it.
Let's do number five.
Number 5.
Yeah. Mm.
Right. So now we're down to 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like those odds.
I don't either. So what do we have? One, and four.
1 and 3. If you pick the one with the spike in, I won't be on your show tomorrow. Just so I'll be in hospital.
um. Oh,
One
I
and
don't know if I want. I don't know if I want to pick this one. Michael, you pick. I want. I want to be responsible. Follow the number 1 or 3, Michael.
Let's do one.
Okay.
One.
One.
And one, just to clarify, one is the one you want me to slam my hand down on, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
So there's no weird wording of the choice. It's
No.
not eliminate one.
No ambiguity
Yeah.
whatsoever.
I'm gonna slam my hand down on number 1.
Okay. I'm gonna hide my
Okay.
eyes. I don't want to see this.
Drum roll, I guess.
Oh.
Whoa. Wow.
Number 3
Wow.
is the only one
Hey.
remaining. Thank you,
Wow.
Michael and Tommy, for not ending my career early.
Ah, awesome.
That was
Awesome.
great.
And there we go. What a wonderful presentation. You're a natural, Simon, for that. And I wonder if we should mention at this point that you're kind of changing your moniker. It's already been this, but you want to sort of push Simon Spector rather than Simon Piercy. Is that correct? Any reason for that?
Um, just for performance, for selling magic, I'm still Simon Piercy. For performing, I shitpost Epstein memes on Facebook, on Simon Piercy. And if someone's Googling me after they've seen me perform, I'd rather they're Googling Simon Spector and finding my magic rather than memes that I've posted.
Yes, it's very suitable. We're just taking a bit of a glance at the logo right now, and it's lovely. Did you design it?
No, I'm I had somebody on a Facebook group chat that I'm on just sent me it when I changed my name, and I think he used some form of AI for it. Um,
Yes,
but it looks all right, so I figured I'd use it.
it does. It's dynamic. It's dynamic.
Um, I do try to use artists where possible, but if it's come up with something that works, then I'd be paying someone to trace it, basically. So
So besides your performances on open mic, I know you from your experts at the craft table, which is one of your websites, and we'll take a look at that in a couple of minutes as well. We'll browse through. I took the liberty of preparing something a little bit. And you sell bizarre magic. You sell a lot of other things. You make almost aged. There's probably a specific word for it, but the wood looks old. It looks really neat. I bought from you um, without giving too much away because we have magicians and non-magicians in the audience, what we refer to as a card box. And it's lovely. It's thin, it looks streamlined, and the wood is old. I've also bought from you as well a number of effects actually that can be categorized into mentalism, pure mentalism, and or bizarre magic. For the sake of explanation for folks that aren't necessarily magicians, can you differentiate, can you define for us bizarre magic, bizarre magic versus mentalism?
yeah, so magic is what you're familiar with as magic, basically. Card tricks, illusions, that sort of thing. Mentalism is more mind reading type stuff. So if you're portraying a psychic, or if you're saying that you're able to read body language and divine divine what somebody is thinking because of it. Bizarre magic is more focused on storytelling, where magic is just like a spice that's added to the recipe rather than the recipe itself, if that makes sense.
It does. I love the storytelling aspect of bizarre magic. And there's something that's always felt familiar to me. I can't explain it myself, but I've always loved, even as a child, a good ghost story, a good tale that might be based in historical fact as well. And people of that genre, authors of that genre, like Edgar Allan Poe, etc., Mary Shelley, even Bram Stoker became his most famous book was Dracula, but he had written a number of other things of a supernatural slash bizarre magic nature. I want to whet people's appetites. I couldn't wait any longer. I was going to wait a little bit longer to share with them your website and experts at the craft table. So let's take a little bit of a look. There's your logo. And we'll go to, I think it's the part of the front page. I just want us to peruse a little bit some of the things you have to offer on there. I've read Crafting the Arcane. I don't know if I don't remember if you've asked me to write a foreword or to write something or review, but it
I
should
think
be
that
in.
there might be a review from you on the page itself, possibly.
Yes, it's a wonderful book, very, very detailed. I found it very useful. And I have, because you sent me a few ESP cards, possibly 10, and they're the only ones, I'm not just saying that to be nice, they're the only ESP cards I'll use. You've got a lovely, I'm assuming that's real leather pendulum pouch.
Yeah.
Um, what differentiates, without giving too much away, please, the Gosha book test as opposed to other book tests?
So the go to your book test is isn't presented the same way. Well, with my presentation that's included, it's not presented like other book tests. It's used more like a forcing book, which I'm trying to use words that won't make much sense to non-magicians who are here.
Yes,
Um,
very good. It looks
so
very
the
arcane.
spectator is possessed by a demon, and the book identifies which demon
Ah,
by um,
beautiful,
the method with long and short. I can say that.
beautiful. I love the fact that it's themed in that bizarre magic genre. We're going to move on to a little bit lower down on the page. One of my personal favorites. I love medieval things. I've researched it, made costumes. Um, you've got the By Cocket hat. You've got 16th century playing cards. Did you design them, print them up yourself? Have you researched them? I suspect all of that, but I'm just actually genuinely
Yeah,
curious.
the 16th century cards were black and white images in a German lot book, which I came across when I was translating the Minds are Lost book, which is
Ah,
the Minds are Lost book is the first text on cartomancy, which for some reason nobody had translated into English.
hmm.
So I translated it into English, and then after spending about 6 months on that one, oh crap, I've been doing this for 6 months, not doing any work. So I had to put it on Kickstarter and hope that people would pay me retrospectively for having spent 6 months translating a medieval German book. And I thought I'd put some playing cards with it that kind of work well with it, 'cause they're from the same century, and German suited, which the Minds are Lost book is German suited playing cards. And yeah, so I basically restored some black and white images and added color, which I picked from other playing cards from the era that had survived in a bit better condition.
Very
Um,
nice.
and
I've
then had them
noticed
printed.
historic.
The originals would have had a plain back on them, but the
Yes.
the back design that I've put on there was just another image from the book that the card images came from.
I wonder
Um,
if it's accurate to say that a lot of tarot-related decks of 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th century, such as the Tarot de Marseille, was also black and white, a black and white woodcut, and was later colored. I forget, it could have been the 1800s.
they would have been a black and white woodcut, which then had a stencil that the color would be applied over the top of it.
Yes, yes, very.
That was the general method of cheap playing card production. You had more expensive hand-drawn cards as well, but the ones for the masses were woodcut with stenciled colors over the top.
Beautiful. I love the Tarot de Marseille, but my absolute favorite when I used to do divination is an Italian deck referred to as the Carrie Yale deck. And they're oversized cards, beautiful prints that are in apparently New York and Milan, among other places, art galleries there. So I love the history of these things. You can also,
Have you seen the there's one of the tarot decks on my website. Let me see if I can get it, because I know you're looking at
is
a
it the,
screenshot that you took, but if
it,
I can
yeah,
find it and screen share.
Why don't we go
sure.
back? Why don't we go back to us?
There we go.
Yep. And while he was looking that up, he also made the
Oh,
a really nice small uh tarot card with creative on this side. They're very nice.
Yeah, so
beautiful.
that's the Besançon Tarot from 1895. That's
Yep. And
um,
that's the back. And they are marked. So for whatever that's worth, they're very nice and I use them a lot. And they're small, so they fit in your pocket. And this is a Galeria book. I think Kevin has one too, but mine's better. Uh, but yeah, it's
the chat's disabled. I was going to send you an image in the chat, but that's
yeah. So It has different images,
Ah, there it
and
is. Hmm.
it's pretty much the original um, recipe of Solomon with a few um, magical tweaks that are brilliant. Um, and I I must confess I haven't used it as much as I like to, but I have used it in performance and it plays really well. So I just wanted to say that and to
Thank you.
say thank you for letting me be one of the first people to get one. Um, even if that isn't true, we can edit that part out. But yeah,
Could
but,
you enable screen sharing? It's currently turned off. I'm not able to.
Yes, I'm not sure how to turn that back on. I might be able to under host
I
tools.
I
Ah,
got it. Try now, Simon.
let's see.
Oh wait a minute. Try now.
Ah, there we go.
There we go. So, this
Beautiful.
is so all my tarot cards are the ones that I've restored myself. Even the Rider Waite ones, I've done some touching up on a set of scans that I found because you need to use the right ones for them to be out of copyright. So these ones are by a gentleman named Abner Doubleday, who was a Civil War general in the American Civil War, but he was also an occultist. And I came across a notebook that he'd put together, which basically contained all sorts of occult information and hand-drawn tarot cards. And to my knowledge, nobody else sells his tarot cards
Very nice.
because they weren't cards, they were just drawings in a notebook. But I thought they looked really nice, so
Yes. I noticed
um,
that the tools, the magician's tools, are different than in other tarot decks we're familiar with, which match up with the directions, etc.
yeah. So
There we are.
this
Yes,
this is the Besançon deck, which has the cups and balls and a bird.
beautiful.
See Rider Waite, he's more of an
Ah,
occult magician.
yes, there we
Um,
are. Cups for water and west and north is the pentacle. I like to call it the pentacle as opposed to the pentagram.
yeah.
Swords, wands. I wonder if there was any reason why the first deck we saw, the magician card, why they don't have those symbols. It looks more like architectural tools, maybe hearkening back to that organization. It's a mystical organization.
Yeah,
He
it
may
could
have,
be Freemasons or something, maybe.
yes, that's what I'm
One of
thinking.
those
That's
kind of things.
exactly what I'm thinking. Beautiful. I love the watercolor treatments.
Yeah, these I really didn't have to do a lot other than enhancing the colors a little bit.
Very
They're actually
nice.
surprisingly clear images in his notebook. I'm surprised that no one else had thought to print them.
Very nice. Anything else you wish to share with us from your website? Other artwork, perhaps,
Let's
Simon? I
see.
know folks out there would be fascinated.
So in
Um,
terms of artwork, it's mostly the your playing cards.
yes.
The cloisters are a I think the 15th century, if I remember rightly.
Ah,
And they were a big project to restore those because the colors had all faded and
oh,
you had to
wow.
get I posted a when I first started restoring them, I posted a picture of one that I'd been doing
I
in a
remember.
medieval group, and somebody pointed out that the blue that I used was wrong
Oh,
and explained to me why the blue I used was the wrong kind of blue. Um, So then I had to learn all about medieval paint
Yes.
in order to get the right colors on it. So that was an interesting learning experience for me there. But these
Fascinating.
should, in theory, look how the cards did when they were originally made.
Very
You can still
exciting.
see them. They're in the Met Museum in New York. You can see the original cards, but the colors are very faded now.
Mm,
So they won't look the same as these reproductions because these are intended to look new.
yes. Beautiful. I think you passed
Artwork-wise, I
by
think
it.
that's it really.
The spirit
Unless,
deck, what is that?
oh,
Oh,
is that
spirit
Spirit
slate.
Slates?
Yes, I'm familiar with those for
Yeah,
sure.
I probably shouldn't explain Spirit Slates beyond their
No, no.
ordinary chalk slates.
Yes, there's the wooden flap box. I love the scarab effect. It's
Yeah.
yet another variation on a theme of predictions, etc. But your instructions are so detailed, and the suggestion for a story is wonderful as well.
Ah, so you did give me a review for Crafting the Arcane, which I've got here.
Ah, very good.
So if anyone's
And I
interested
mentioned,
in Dr. Michael's thoughts on it, have a look at my website and look up Crafting the Arcane, scroll down and it's right here. Dr. Michael Likey PhD.
I
Um,
don't remember how many pages that particular tome is.
uh, Good question. I think from memory it was about 180. So it's not a
Hmm.
massive book. You can download the first chapter of it for free. There's a link right here for you to get the first chapter. And for most people, all you'll need is the first chapter.
Hmm.
It's essentially a set of templates for scripting bizarre magic.
Beautiful.
And the first chapter will cover most people's needs. So honestly, just get the free first chapter. And if you enjoy it and you want more, great. You could buy the whole book, which is only available as a book rather than as a PDF.
Yes, and wisely so.
Just because otherwise it's going to end up on Chinese websites. It'll end
Yeah.
up there eventually anyway. It is on some of them as a pre-order. So I guess if somebody buys it, they'll buy the book and scan it. But
Yes. You have free stuff, other free stuff on your website
yeah,
as well.
that's a good point.
I,
Yeah, I do have free stuff. I've got a
I
free
took a
download
look.
section. So anyone who's watching, check out ectmagic.com. Have a look in the free download section. I've got a DIY peak pad which uses the LED electronic drawing tablet things. They're
Yeah,
like
Tommy turned
$10
me
or
on.
less in Walmart if you're in America. You get them everywhere here. How to make spirit slates, fonts for ESP symbols. They're always useful for making things. And the book without a name by Theodore Anneman because the PDF that I could find of it was rubbish.
Ah,
So I um, had ChatGPT transcribe it for me and checked it against the original, and text is accurate. So
beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, actually, I was saying earlier that Tommy turned me on to we'll refer to it without too much detail. We'll call it the Peak clipboard, if you will, the electronics behind it. Not very, very expensive to buy at all. And that's the best one I've ever used. I
oh,
still use it.
have you used this one?
I believe so. Tommy, is that the same as what you were describing? You're muted. Sorry, Tommy.
It's very similar. is based on an idea by Mark Salem, and it uses something we call a boogie board in
Yes.
in the United States. Um, but it looks similar. Um, but I got the idea from my friend Mark Salem. Um, but yeah,
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
I've
again,
got a feeling this was a case of both of us having the same idea. I do recall contacting him
yeah,
after being informed of that, and I don't
yeah,
think I got a reply from
yeah,
him. So
yeah. No, I might have been the one who told you, but I don't remember. But yeah, it's basically the same idea, um, only different. Uh, but I mean,
it's basically just replacing carbon paper with an
yeah,
electronic
Yes.
pad.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Um,
Now I use an electronic one, so I don't even bother with either one.
so I still use carbon paper because it's reliable.
It can be. It depends on the carbon paper that you get. Some of
Yeah.
the carbon paper here in the States is rubbish.
There's
And
you might be using the wrong kind. There's when I was buying it, there were two different types. I can't
what
remember what exactly the
that, that's what I was
distinction
about.
was, but it was to do with the amount of pressure that's needed to,
That's what I was about to say. Um,
yeah.
you can actually just go to the post office and buy or not buy, take a triplicate uh, form and take the carbon paper out of that, and that works really well. Yeah. So you didn't hear that from me, though. Uh,
Free magic is the best magic.
yes, right.
Yes.
And having said that about his pad, everything that he makes is really good. So I've made a couple of spirit spirit boxes and spirit slates based on his ideas, Samuel's ideas, and he's
Oh,
very
I can't claim credit for how spirit slates work.
well. Yeah, I know that. I mean, I've made my own design,
Yeah.
but
But
I prefer
there's
I you.
instructions for people that don't know how to do woodwork,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, which is good because even though I do make my own stuff, I'm not. I don't consider myself a woodworker. I've made things out of wood, but in no stretch of the imagination do I consider myself a woodworker, right?
Yeah.
But you are. So
A lot of things, and I was surprised. There's another mentalist whose name escapes me. He also sells fine products as well. He gets some of his stuff from Michael's, and because it's pre-painted, what's it called, like slate paint, I believe it's referred to, but they're pieces of wood, thin wood already
mhm.
treated to look like slate and
Yeah.
respond to chalk relatively well. So that saves a little bit of work, saves quite a bit from starting from scratch and doing all that. Have either of you ever experimented with that, with
No,
already
that's what my slates are made from.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
slates themselves are made by Baker Ross, which is a craft supply company.
hmm
I
very
just make the
good.
flap.
Right.
yeah,
I do paint them with, so the problem you've got if you're using pre-made slates when you're making spirit slates, I suppose it's not gonna give too much away if I say there's also a flap.
Yes.
This is something that's been used since well, hundreds of years now. I'm
Yeah,
not spoiling
it
much.
continues. Yeah.
If you paint the flap and you don't paint the slates, the blacks don't match. So you have to paint the slates as
Right.
well.
Yep. Yep. I actually bought a not terribly expensive, but I bought a an Epic slate board from a prominent um,
That's who I
maker.
was referring to, Tommy.
Okay, and the paint on the board didn't match on the other side, so I had to get some chalkboard paint and paint. It's it happens.
So
I
pro tip, if you have to do this again, what you want isn't chalkboard paint, it's acrylic. I'm trying to think of the word. I've got a pot of it around here somewhere. Um, acrylic gesso.
yeah, I mean
It's got a really good bite for the chalk
I've
compared to
used that
chalkboard paint,
I've
and
used
it's
that on
really
my
chip resistant.
yeah I've used that on my my horn book on the
Yeah,
back. I've used your black so
yeah. Your
yeah.
hornbooks are a great product.
Thank you. I actually have to. I'm out of stock right now, but I'll be making some more in the upcoming months. So if
Oh,
anybody
good.
wants one,
Yeah,
Michael.
everyone, right now, get out your phone, or if you're on your computer, then open a new tab. Go to, is it the Magic Taboo, or is
Uh,
it just Magic Taboo?
It's
my
it's
taboo.
magic taboo.
My,
Yeah.
Magictaboo.com. Tommy's
thank
site. He makes some brilliant stuff. Everyone go and open that on your computers now. And then when we finish the stream, you can go and have a look at that. And
That's so kind. Thank you. And it's funny, if somebody during the show actually bought something off of my site, and you know who won, I'm gonna call you out, but thank you. I appreciate it. And now back to family. This is why we're here, folks. We're not here because of me or Michael. We're here because of you.
That's right.
yeah. Well, so
Yeah.
while I'm chilling everyone else's stuff, Dr. Michael's got some fantastic books
Yes.
available on Amazon at really, really reasonable prices. If you go and search, is it under Dr. Michael Likey?
Yes, or Michael Likey. Yes.
Michael
Uh,
Likey. Yeah, so search for Michael Likey on Amazon. You'll find. So one of my favorite Bizarre Magic books is Bizarre, by Dr.
Mm.
Michael Likey.
Thank you, Simon.
It's a
That means a
great
lot.
introductory text for people getting into Bizarre Magic, and
Awesome.
I think
Thank you
it's
so
something
much for that. Yeah.
that everyone should own just to kind of have that basic knowledge of bizarre stuff.
Well, thank you. Now, you've been lately getting into, or perhaps you've already been into it for some time. I want to speak about your woodcraft um,
Yeah.
products. And I'd like to, there's the beautiful logo, which you recently sent to me. And I only have two of the products, but we'll find, look at the beautiful wood.
Yeah, so it's just a bit of reclaimed hardwood. They used to be a chair leg.
Oh, wow. I love when things are repurposed. And there's all,
I'm terrible for hoarding nice bits of wood in my shed.
I had a
So,
friend who's passed away only a year or two ago. He made runes, rune stones out of antler and any sort of repurposed wood and things that he
oh
could
yeah.
find for magical purposes. And those are the best kind because they have a good feel,
Yeah.
you know. So,
Is that a bottle opener?
Yeah, it's
Uh,
a bottle opener. It's literally just a piece of chair leg that I cut up and turned into a bottle opener because it
That's
looked
cool.
like nice wood.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but that's just something that I'm starting. It's mostly going to be selling through local craft markets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, business has been a bit slow with the whole Trump tariff situation, so
Yeah,
most of my customers are in America,
right.
and suddenly everything becomes more expensive. So midterms are coming up, so remember the cost of magic when that happens.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's say
Um,
folks want to find your woodworking page. I noticed you have a Facebook page.
I do.
Um,
It's if you just put facebook.com/Simon's Craft Workshop. If you have an Etsy account, I would really appreciate some follows on Etsy. I haven't got anything listed there yet because I'm just making stuff ready for local craft fairs, but I will be listing it on there. Again,
Okay.
Simon's Craft Workshop, just all one word. It's probably etsy.com/Simon's Craft Workshop.
Mhm.
Even if you're
Wonderful.
not going to buy anything from me on there, just follow me on there because it really helps with getting Etsy to actually show people your stuff, having some
Yeah.
followers.
And experts at the craft table, ECT Magic. What is the URL for that? Or is there a Facebook page?
ectmagic.com, facebook.com/ectmagic, instagram.com/ectmagic, youtube.com/ectmagic. There's not a lot on the YouTube. There's instructions for making a medieval bike hat, a video of me
Wonderful.
eating some fire. There's not really a lot there, but
Oh, I'll have to have a
you,
look at
you
that.
can
I
see a
didn't know.
interesting videos. I just use it for stuff that interests me, where I feel
Very
like
cool.
making a video. I do have actual YouTube channels that I do stuff with, but they're unrelated.
Tommy,
Should
any
probably
more
mention Noir
questions?
Frequency, actually. I've got a podcast.
Oh, yes, that's right too.
I'm working on series 2 at the moment. It's taking a little bit longer than I expected to get it ready, but
And the name of
currently
it,
I'm messing around with the YouTube algorithm, trying to get it to show things to people before I actually go hard on releasing series 2.
yes. Yeah.
Because if it doesn't show anyone, then nobody can watch it. So, um,
So the name is again of this
Noir
podcast,
Frequency, Noir Frequency.
Noir for
Um,
Black, in case people
yeah,
don't
it's
know
on
French.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you can get a podcast from. But I'm trying to make it more YouTube friendly by adding some video elements.
Yes.
I have a VTuber avatar, which I would bring up a picture of it, but it literally looks like me, but as a cartoon.
Yeah,
Very
I've
cool.
seen that. I remember, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I sometimes use it in place of my webcam on, like if I'm in the audience or something on a magic
Mm-hmm.
stream.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've seen that. It's great fun. So I think the time is nigh. Unless Tommy has any more questions or comments for Simon, we're gonna wrap up. Uh, Simon,
Um, yeah. No,
Tommy.
I was just going to say, I'd like to partner up with you on a couple of ideas I have. So I'll hit you up.
Yeah,
Um,
anytime, Tommy. I
yeah,
always interested in working with other magicians, and
cool.
especially yourself, because I actually really like some of your products. So
Thank you.
They're
Likewise.
awesome. They're awesome. I'm so thankful to be in this room, if you will, of such talent. I'm not just saying that to be nice. Um, I love your products as well, Tommy. You know that. There's something that's beyond my price range that I love. It's sort of a cabinet of sorts. I will down the road.
It's out of stock at the moment. Somebody in Georgia bought one over Christmas, so I
Wow.
I either have to take it off the site or take down to business and make it more. But it's a lot of work. I don't
Oh,
know if I want.
yes.
I don't know if I want to put that much work into it, but maybe I will.
Yeah, tease
Yeah.
everybody, Tommy. I'm waiting for the horn book. It's probably gonna go up in price, so but we'll see. I could
Mm.
suggest that to Susan, my wife, as a potential birthday gift.
Ooh.
So who
Oh.
knows? We'll see. We shall see. Thank you so much, Simon Piercy, Simon
Yes.
Spector, for joining us this week. You've enlightened us on a number of topics, and we're so excited to have you back somewhere down the road. Again, thanks so much, Simon.
And thank you for having me.
Thank you. Everybody, check out his websites. And there we go.
Yeah.
Tommy.
Yes.
It's your chance now. I'm gonna get you to, where are you? There you are. I'm gonna get you to talk about anything you wish to promote, like you did last week.
Yeah, let's see. I still have three bundles on my site.
Ah,
One of all my books, one of my bookcasts, um, the Mark Twain bookcast, which was mentioned in Jim Cleefield's book of bookcasts, um, and a bundle of three close-up effects. One is called Spot On, with the little skulls and a black spot. Um, One is called The Silence of Candle Trough, which is H.P. Lovecraft is matching effect. And the other one is Pharaoh's Choice, which is an Egyptian motif matching effect. If you get all of those in one bundle for, I think, $80, I think. I forget what it is. But you save like $40 on two of them and almost 100 on the bookcast. So uh, check those out on my website, magictaboo.com.
yeah.
That's
And
all.
yeah, I just want to mention to folks, you often perform these effects on Open Mic Magic on Wednesdays. So if you sometimes want to see a demo of it, likely you'll catch Tommy doing one of those effects.
Yeah. And I
Anything?
want to ask everyone will not be here next week. I made a mistake and double booked myself. Um, so I won't, in order not to take away from this show, I won't tell you what I'll be doing, but it's at the same time, and I promise it will never, never happen again.
I love it. I love you, Tommy. It's
I
such
love
an
you.
honor. Thank you so much for honoring me by
Oh,
being, well, we're each other's co-host, really. But, I really didn't think you would do it with me. And I thought, wow,
oh.
I've got the great Tommy Burnett from New York City,
New
co-host with me.
York.
Yo, yo, yo. Here's this
East
old
Coast
guy
meets the
doing yo,
West
yo,
Coast.
yo. I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. We're sorry. We're sorry.
So just another reminder, we are here every Saturday at this time, 1 p.m. LA time, 4 p.m. New York time, and 9 p.m. UK time. You can usually catch Tommy and I. And you have to watch Open Mic Magic Theater every Wednesday on Facebook. Just peruse Facebook and you'll find it. Open Mic MIC, Magic Theater. I appear on there. Tommy appears on there. Robina the Enchantress, who I believe is in our audience. I believe the great Micah Cover is also in our audience. He's also on the show. So many great entertainers, and it's free. So that's an amazing deal for everybody. You want to be entertained? Tune in Wednesdays, the same time as this show, actually, 1 p.m. LA, 4 p.m. New York, 9 p.m. UK time. Somewhere down
Excellent.
the road,
Don't
which is
forget the
March.
amazing Kevin Peele on the show either.
Ah, that's right. The co-founder of this all, he's in our audience. I should actually bring him up to chat about it. Oh, look at this. We're out of time. No, we'll should we do that?
Yeah.
I think we should if he's willing to join us. There he is.
Unfortunately, I've just it's popped up on my calendar. It's my grand's birthday, and I've got to dash off to a party now. But apart from that,
Okay, bye.
Very good. Kev, we're co-hosting a thing on Friday, March 6th.
we
Do
are
you
indeed. Yep.
And that's going to be so exciting. I think we've got about a dozen or more entertainers on that. We're calling it the Midnight Wizard Collective Gala. I said gala, not gala.
Gala.
Um, so did you want to share with everyone a little bit
Just
more
come up
about?
with a new trick.
Uh-oh.
Look at this. It's amazing. Don't know how I do it or why. Anyway, sorry.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, no. So we're really looking forward to that. It'll be great fun. We're still a couple of months away, but we will be going into rehearsal soon. And
Yes.
no. So and
And well,
tickets will be available soon. Plus there will be a Patreon scheme as well. So lots of things will be happening over the next months. So keep your
absolutely.
eyes focused on us.
And actually, we'll give a plug, even though they're not coming back for another week or so, that show from Down Under every Monday that
Yep.
you co-host as
The
well.
No Name Trivia Show. That's there isn't one this Monday, but there's one this coming Monday. There's one on the 19th. I think it is. Is it the? Hang on, let's just get my calendar. So so 12th there isn't one, but on the 19th is a big show featuring Sean Farquhar. So that will be really good fun.
My neighbor and an amazing
Yeah.
worldwide known magician, and he's
And
going
of
to be
course,
on.
some shameless product placement. There we go.
Beautiful. You know, that happens to be one of my favorite shows, that Open Mic Magic Theater. I don't know why, but it's true.
Ah.
It could be the lovely co-hosts, Kevin Peele
It could
and
be. It could be our
Robina.
opener, who's always on.
Oh, he's a strange person.
It's
He's
amazing,
quite
yes.
strange.
Yeah.
I don't know how he sneaks in
Who
there.
won't be opening this next show
Uh-oh.
because Micah is going to open the show because he has to dash off. So he's
Oh,
asked
it's
special
wor-
dispensation to come on first. So I said yes.
it's worth watching the show just for Micah.
It is.
And we won't say why though.
Hey,
Otherwise we Very
Yeah.
good. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Kevin.
Michael.
Thank you. We'll see you soon. And there we go. Unless there's more business, Tommy, and I don't mean monkey business, I think we should wrap up.
I think we're good. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I was so excited. I hope you were as well. I was so excited to have,
Oh,
yes, Simon Piercy came on the show next week. And you're going to be missing that.
yeah,
Michael
I know.
Kelly,
I'm really bummed out now.
you can watch it
Mike
on
Kelly,
Facebook.
Michael, can't you like put Michael like the following week and then whoever's after that for him? No, okay, never mind.
Uh, Look forward to Michael Kelly. He's a great storyteller, a bizarrist. You won't want to miss that next week. Thank you all so much for joining Tommy and me. We'll see you all very soon.